All right, yo, it's your boy Capital Don, aka CapologyFactz. It's all about the fucking bars, you bitch. How y'all doing? Welcome to Hold This L TV, people. We're back. You know what I mean? And we're here, Hold This L podcast reloaded. And when I say reloaded, I'm reloaded. How y'all doing? Shout out to the subscribers. This is the first time you subscribe. Watching the video, watching anything I do. Please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell. Also, I want you to also go to Bronx Man Rich. BronxManRich. Bronx Man Rich. Go subscribe to his channel too. I want to introduce all the co-hosts I have in front of me right now. Please introduce yourself. Let's go.
I'm gonna start it off. You feel me? Since you gave my YouTube, definitely subscribe to my YouTube, Bronx Man Rich. We here, man. It was good.
Chilling. How long you been in battle rap? Just tell the people real quick. And where you from? Just go and tell people.
I'm from the Bronx. My name says right there, Bronx Man Rich. I've been into the battle rap blogging. Like I would say I'm doing it for a year consistent now, but I've been in tune to battle rap for a minute. When I was a youngster, high school, you feel me, watching Rex and Casa. Before that, the jump off days with Iron Solomon when he would battle on there. I've just been watching this for a minute, just growing up watching it, honestly. Like,
so what's your age? What is your age so everybody can gauge what eras?
You mean my age or the age that I'm talking about?
No, your age.
Oh, I'm 27, about to be 28.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah,
you Scorpio right there, November.
Yeah, you're on you're down some age groups. So yeah, so people can know, what's going on. Next person, go ahead. The Bull, you go ahead. The Bull.
All right, you got the Bull. And in the culture for about 2 years now, like actively in it, doing merchandise, managing. But I've been a fan since 2008, 2009. I've been watching battle rap since Smack DVDs, since Moot Party Arty, all the way back since then. It's my favorite. It's my sport. It's all I watch. That's all I do.
And how old are you, sir?
39.
Cool. And tell the people who you manage, by the way, so they can get in contact with you if they need to.
I manage G-Lo out of Atlanta. Wild slept on, fire battler, a lot of great potential, just needs the right opportunity. And that's what we're going for.
It's a fact. That's a fact. I like G-Lo. G-Lo's dope. Next, Killer Chef.
Yo, it's Killer Chef. I'm from North Carolina. I'm new to this shit. I'm the PG of this shit. I've been following this since about 2009 and around the Smack era, and fell off for like a few years and got back on the T-Rex and Young Ears album. I'm 40 years old, so I'm the OG of the beat here. CAPO.
Yeah.
But I want to be a voice for like everybody, all the battle rappers. So that's all I really listen to, besides like some underground hip hop. But it's like the purest form of hip hop music. So that's why I decided to join the podcast. So I'm ready to work on some PG shit. Let's go.
Wolf.
Yo, what's up? It's Wolf of Wall Street, man. Based out of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm 28 years old, probably been a fan of battle rap for like 7+ years. I'm a representative of Bullpen Battle League and Atlanta Battle Rap. Shouts out to John the Gun and Chris Petty. They're my bros. Just here to really speak facts on these so-called celebrities.
Celebs.
These newly found celebrity status niggas.
And what's your age?
30? Man, I'm 20. Man, I'm 28.
28. So we got the 28s in the building.
Yeah,
you already know. Salute to Wolf. You already know.
Yeah, we got the 30s.
Shit, man.
We got the 30s.
Late 30s. I'm pushing 40. Over the hills coming.
That's a fact. Then you got the 40 right there, and then you got the 44. That's me.
So you get all perspectives right here.
Yeah, it's the OG here.
OG shit. Let's go.
Don't let the gray hair fool you. So yeah, let's get right to it, man. We fresh off of lockdown, people. Lockdown.
Oh man.
I need quick responses. You know, we got the time limit, right?
Right.
So we'll start it off.
I don't think the event when it's planned.
I'll point out everybody that I need to speak and shit like that to get the turns in. So the question is, in a whole of the event, that's all I want to know. How did y'all feel about the whole entire event? From beginning to end, how they started kind of on time to where they didn't finish like they normally do, like 11 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
So Bronx Man Rich, tell me how you feel about it.
I feel like the event didn't go planned. You feel me? It started off not good because of the battles. I think the battles messed everything up. Yeah, Smack and the URL staff did fix the time when the battler comes on stage after the previous battle. Yeah, he fixed that, but the battles wasn't popping. So you fixed something and something else went wrong. It got to all come together. So it didn't go as planned.
Okay, the Bull.
Honestly, man, I think all of them's debatable 30s. I think it was a trash event, just to keep it 100. I think it was well below its expectations. People talk about the crowd. We can go on that in a minute too, but there was 2 battlers that wasn't booed at all. Shannon and Gotti. And so I'm very disappointed with that. I'm very disappointed.
Okay. Wolf of Wall Street, sir.
To me, the battle, like the setup was alright. I mean, I think it was just the participants that made it difficult, as far as them letting the crowd get to them and stuff like that. So as far as Smack planning it, I think he has enough history in this to plan a great event. But it all depends on who you got working for you to make that event great. I mean, people couldn't take that crowd reaction. People couldn't take the boos. So a lot of people was crybabies. A lot of people trying to put blame on everybody else but their own, like their own styles of professionalism. I mean,
that's a fact. Killer Chef.
Well, I was at work, so I looked at watch one battle, and that was the JC and Suge battle. And to me, if you had the crowd rocking, the crowd was rocking. They were fucking with you, but I couldn't tell by the rest of the battle, so I have to watch the rest of the battles. But that's a Philly crowd, though. You know they're from all sports teams. That's like a blue-collar town, so you got to go in there and earn their respect. That's why I felt like a couple of rappers that didn't get booed was because they fought with the bars and they knew how to control the crowd. That's what you got to do. You just got to know how to fight through the bars, though. That's pretty much it.
Right. All right. For me, the entire event was the worst event I've seen. This didn't live up to what this was supposed to be. The Cassidy and Goods, that event turned out great. This one, no. There's a lot of things that played a factor. The worst crowd in battle rap history. I understand they're like the Apollo Theater crowd. I understand that shit. But you gotta let people rock out. You know what I mean? It's just like it. Look, if it takes 10 minutes to get a crowd to calm down because they booing the shit out of somebody, something needs to change. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're ever going back to Philly because I just don't know. You know what I mean? I didn't understand how the Philly fans' mentality was, because when they booed Tay-Rock for saying something about Cassidy, they turn around and boo Cassidy. Like
that's because Cassidy. That's because Cassidy. Man, that's like me bragging about my partner fighting, and then my partner pull up to a fight and get beat up. You know what I mean? Like it's like you didn't live up to me back in like like, man, you got to stand in your corner and stand on your own 10. Yeah, man, I could take up for you, but you got to be able to prove to these folks why I'm speaking up for you. I don't want to be, yeah, man, my partner beat your ass. You got me fucked up. Then he get out there and he get his ass beat.
Right.
Like, don't even land a punch.
Not only that, with the crowd,
Nah,
with the crowds though, like they should be professionals, right? So the booing and that, like Shine, for instance, Shine and Geechee, they didn't get booed, but even if they had been booed before, Geechee they keep going. You keep going. You don't plan your rounds or don't base your rounds for crowd reaction.
Yeah, it's all about the footage.
You got a 3-minute round, you make that a 3-minute round. You don't make the spots in there for crowd reaction, because what if the crowd don't react the whole round? You got to be prepared for that and just keep running through it. That's where some of these, that's what made this look so bad, like with DNA and then with Calico, because when the crowd would react or boo, then they let them talking back to the crowd, oh, y'all ain't feeling this, y'all. Just keep going. Just keep going. You ruin the show when you do that.
All right. So let's get down to it. I personally Smack. I'm just gonna say this, sir. I'll give you props for starting on time, I guess, because I didn't expect you to be ready to go at the time you said you was. I didn't think the event was going to start till 4:35. That's my thinking. Y'all started early. Y'all started to where I missed the first battle. I didn't even know it started. So JC and Shotgun Shoe. Too. I didn't get to watch that battle, but I already knew what was going to happen. Y'all niggas are dumb. Okay, I'm just gonna say that now. Not Smack. I'm just talking about in general. Okay, I already knew Shotgun Suge didn't stand a chance in hell after even before he lost to Jack Boy Soul. We just sweep that up under the rug. Before he lost to Jack Boy Soul, I knew he was gonna get 30. He don't got bars like that.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who you battled that was a pin before that. You wasn't gonna do none of that shit. Then when you lost to Jack Boy Soul and you was up there just choking, nigga, I already knew you was gonna get 30 in a worse way. Then they had the nerve to pick you to be on the BET Hip Hop Awards for a battle rap tournament. Who? Why? And why the fuck they picked you?
Let me throw this in there. I think from what I understand, that URL had to present a list to BET, and BET chose the 4.
Yeah, I know that part. But why in the fuck they picked Shotgun Suge? Okay? Knowing if he came and prepared for Jack Boy, what makes him think he gonna get like 2? Hey, he gonna have to have 2 rounds.
So who you would have switched him out with?
2 rounds for for that battle rap tournament. Then you got to turn around and battle JC. What? The next day? What? Is you dumb? Or is you stupid?
Set him up. Yeah, set him up for failure. But then it's like, if you looked at the crowd with JC, the crowd was fucking with JC. Because he was spinning that shit, though.
Yeah, JC definitely went in on his side.
And he had the crowd on his side, so you can't really blame the crowd. I could just say a Philly crowd is a bars only crowd. They're not like, they not biased at all, yo.
How many jerseys we get in this event? I mean, a lot.
Yeah,
a lot. Yeah.
Suge jersey to his battle. He threw that battle away. He wasn't.
I thought the battle was in Jersey. I forgot it was good. I thought it was Jersey.
Bro, he had to fly from Cali all the way back to Philly. You know what I mean? Like that takes a toll on your body also. Like, you got to start making better life decisions.
But when did they get this BET call? Because I know they probably locked down this battle with JC a minute ago. So would you say no to $25K? Would you take that chance?
DNA and Geechee Gotti went on there and did their thing. DNA and Geechee Gotti got on lockdown and did their thing.
Yeah, but we know the shotgun shook cloth. Even versus Bill Collector, where he just says, "I don't care." Like, this is character traits that we've seen throughout the years from shotgun. So it's like he's not for that.
That goes back.
Hey, Bronx, but what happened was with the Suge thing, he the one called out the pins. Once he called out JC against FACTZ, JC was lurking. He was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and set you up for this kill shot, but I'm gonna do it nice and slow, like I'm gonna have you waiting in the cut. He already knew then when you called JC out, JC was writing something then. He was crafting something for you right then. Like you sitting there, like you should have had something in the chamber too. Like, well, damn, I called him out. Let me go ahead and like get a reference point, get something started. Cause like that last minute writing, that'll fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to call somebody out, man, you need to have you a game.
You should already be locked in.
Yeah, that's Shook.
You should already have a couple rounds, at least 2 rounds for him.
But Shook is not cut from that cloth. He's not gonna prepare for his opponent. You know, like the first round with JC, it was electric. You feel me? He was amped and he dunked on him and he did a lot of moments. He's not focusing 100% on the bars like JC. He's most likely at home finding new material every day, writing 32 bars every day.
This is my whole point.
Shook doesn't do that.
Still in the interview said he want the bar niggas. So my thing is, if you want the bar niggas, nigga, you better come with bars too. You calling for the bar niggas. Who you think they gonna come in there and do and dunk on you the whole time? Nah, they come with bars. So like, you just gotta switch your shit up, like, and bring like just his first rounds will always be good, but then he tend to like wander off like rounds 2 and 3. So you want to
yeah, that's what happened here.
Yeah.
That's exactly
so we all in agreement that JC got a hold of. I mean, not JC. Shotgun Suge got a hold of L for getting 30 in a bad way.
Definitely do.
Matter of fact, he got a hold of a few L's for the whole fucking weekend. I'm just gonna say that, and then you're gonna relive it on Tuesday. So,
yeah, that's tomorrow. Yeah.
All
Taco
right.
Tuesday looking good for sure, buddy.
So the next battle that happened, what was the next battle that happened?
That was Rock and Geechee.
Yeah, they came right out with that.
Rock and Geechee. I think that battle. How y'all feel about that battle?
That first round was electric from both of them.
Killer Chef.
Yep.
I'm gonna go quick because I'm just going off like for a little.
Well, you didn't watch. My bad. You're my bad.
No, I ain't watch.
That first round was electric.
The bull. Go ahead.
The first round was electric from both of them. Although I edged it to Geechee. The second round and the third round, I just feel like Rock kind of fell off. You know, and in the third round they booed. Kind of the same situation with Suge with me on that one. He had so much fire in his first round that the other two didn't compete with that. He comes solid every round, every one of his rounds. I mean, I got it 2-1, a possible 3-0.
For who?
Geechee 2-1, possible 3-0.
Okay.
When I saw that battle, first round from when Tay-Rock went, I was like, I don't know how Geechee beat in this round. But then Geechee went straight in direct, and then after he did the whole thing with Briz and all of that, he went to his bars. I was like, damn, I didn't want to underestimate it, but like Geechee, man, I was sleeping on Geechee. I'm sorry, man. After I heard Tay-Rock first, and then Geechee came on, I was like, damn. So I really slightly edged it to Geechee that first round. Second round, like the edit version is gonna look better, but Tay-Rock with that, he messed up that second round.
Yeah.
He didn't make it enjoyable. I didn't enjoy watching that second round. Like you diss Cassidy, and then you saying I know him in Philly, and then you saying that suck my dick. He said it. You feel me? It's like you're. Luckily, nothing happened, but you're like, man, I don't know what's good with Rock. He messed up that second for me. So I did not rock that second. Third round, debatable. I don't know. That's a debatable third round. It was the best battle of the night, though. You feel me? When it goes to back and forth. If it wasn't for Rock's second, it would have been the best back and forth.
Yeah.
Reed and K-Shine, like that's the second best battle that I say. but Reed wasn't. We're gonna get into that, but I think this was the best battle, one of the best battles that happened. There's only 3 of them that really went good.
Wolf.
I had the edge the first round to get you. Like Bronx said, Tay-Rock when he came out, it made you really sit down like, ooh, took him serious. You know what I mean? Geechee came out with that, nigga, you let Briz get beat up. You's a bitch. I was like, I was like, yeah, here we go. We finna talk this street shit now. Know what I mean? Geechee got in the second round too though. I gave it to Geechee because, like you said, Rock lost his enthusiasm or whatever. And I ended up edging the third to Geechee as well. So I had Geechee 3-0 as well. It like a debatable 3-0, like it wasn't a body. You know what I mean? Because Geechee and Rock was literally on the same level on the third round. Geechee just edged it a little bit more than Rock did.
All right.
Second round was clear. Second round was definitely a clear win for Geechee.
The first, Tay-Rock's first, it was okay. Isn't his first? No, his first he didn't say anything about it. I think in the second he talked about Geechee and the tree, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The first, Rock came out. He I felt him. You know what I mean? I felt he took this shit serious. You know what I mean? And he had some bars on there. I was like, oh, okay. And but I don't think it was enough when Geechee started going. Just off rip about the whole situation. Everything he said, all the bars he had, every fucking bar.
And the angles.
And everything, bro. And the fans love what they did in the first. And that's when I say the crowd is not biased. They're not biased. They just don't want to hear whack shit from an artist that's supposed to be on the biggest platform in battle rap, URL.
That's a card mediocre.
They expect way better from them artists when they come on there. So you see who they fuck with. They even Bill Collector didn't really get booed.
No,
you know
Bill.
What I mean?
But yeah, so, Bill's the only Philly rapper that won.
Right. So, but I feel like the first I gave Geechee I gave that to Geechee clear. But the second I gave that to him clear too, because the second Tay-Rock came with the tree because he was mad that he talked about the whole bridge situation, which was true. The tree situation don't even equal up to what happened with Geechee Gotti. Geechee didn't. None of them people that had that altercation was Geechee's people.
Listen, I was there.
You know what I mean?
I was right there when Geechee was was behind the cameraman that got the picture of Geechee at the tree. Geechee wasn't hiding behind the tree. As the fight was going on, the security guard talked the security guard into letting the fight go. But the whole time, the security guards got it. And he had told us the night before, me and up every time, look, if anything goes down, y'all get behind me. All right. So when Geechee seen what was going on,
you cutting in and out, bro.
All right, whenever he seen it on the street and his hand cutting in and out, I mean, when his hand on his pistol, that's what Geechee got. He wouldn't hide behind a tree. He was looking to see what was going on because that security guard had his hand on his gun, ready to go.
Yeah, we know. I know. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. The situation is a whole lot different. You know what I mean? Like if it was Geechee's people and he did that, then people have an argument. But I would have did the same goddamn thing. If I saw what Geechee saw, I would have did the same thing. I'm not gonna run or walk to no situation like that.
I mean, bro, they was out in the middle of the main road fighting. Traffic was stopped, a 4-lane road. They walked all the way up the alley into the main road.
Yep. So that situation don't even when he brought that up, I was just like, nah, I'm gonna deduct some points from this shit because this is you can't even bring that. That's not even the angle you should have used. Okay. It's old, especially after the situation that happened with you. And he broke all that shit down, barred him up, and it was 2-0 going to the third for me. I will say the third is kind of debatable. No, I'm not. Geechee 3-0. No, shit. Jesus Christ. Jesus, I'm just Geechee
we all agree that Geechee won though. So
right.
It's definitely a W.
Didn't Tay-Rock kind of cut his shit short in the third? It wasn't clean, right?
Man, look, Tay-Rock is battling too much. He needs to take a break, bro. He needs to go and
he had to
chill and build his bars.
He had to battle a lot this year.
No, it ain't battle like you just see him as like the hype man now.
Yeah, he has a battle.
Yeah,
I think this is
yeah.
like his third, maybe his fourth battle this year.
I don't fuck with the fact that these major cars, these big cars that they do so much promotion for, these huge cars, and then they book folks that don't come and perform to their 100. Like they don't come and be at 100% at these big cars. I don't get it. Like they'll rap better on smaller leagues than they get on a big card and choke, or they get on a big card, cut their rounds, or they get on a big card and spit bullshit. I don't like that shit.
Or get the volume and really be firing and get on the stage and spit some bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, like you get on Summer Madness and you spitting bullshit, but you'll get on a band legacy card or something and you'll spit straight fire all 3 rounds, smooth as hell. It's like, why y'all can't be consistent? Why battle rappers got a problem?
Because
with
because of their opponent.
It shouldn't matter who your opponent is.
No, I know.
It's about putting on a good show. It's about getting your money's worth.
I think, and I hate to be like this, but I think it's too much. Nobody sticks to their guns no more. These contracts state what these people can and can't do, what they're supposed to do, and all that shit, and it's violated. A lot of it's not done. So what's the purpose of a contract if you're not going to stick to it?
Yeah, but then you got people. But then you got people that's, okay, you might have the contracts or whatever, but at the end of the day, you still, like, this is a sport, right? Everybody classify this as a sport. In basketball, if you go out there and you don't perform to 100% or in practice, they're going to cut you from the team. They're going to fucking cut you. Smack need to start cutting these niggas.
See, they are. The bad thing is they
need to start putting these niggas on the fucking bench. Let they ride out, let these niggas start missing a few bags. So when they come back, they'll take it more serious.
No, but the sad thing is they looking for a star now. That's the whole point behind it, because you got mad niggas out here that can spit bars. It's like you can't find that hit until like that star that stick out.
Bro, they stars is in the PG still. They stars is in the PG still.
That's the point. That's my point. And remember, all right, for Survivor Series, they saying they got 30 people. And they saying they're gonna cut everybody but 6. All right, but all right, your Shotgun Shugs, your Tay-Rocks, your K-Shines, and all these people, they ain't got many more years, if much, left.
Yeah, like a lot of them moving on to bigger and better things. Like now you done basically lost to Surf.
So how you gonna cut 24 people? A great, which 15 out of the 24 should stay. Well, I mean, at the 24, not counting the 6. He
needs to expand URL. He needs to make URL West Coast. He needs to make a URL Midwest. And he need to actually push that. I mean, so you can make this bigger, man. Make this sport bigger. Like you're cutting it off, you're keeping it at a minimum number, which is bullshit. When you're cutting off people that has major on potential, they probably just didn't do good that battle.
Like honestly, if you would have put a franchise on that lockdown. Do you know
franchise would have rocked the club? Franchise would have rocked that shit, bro.
God almighty, son.
Franchise would have rocked, bro. If he would have put Swamp up there, cause Swamp speak that street shit. So them Philly niggas would have been fucking with Swamp. Cause Swamp got the simple style and he got the simple bars, but his bars is simply complex.
Yeah, those names the names are good. Swamp franchise, yeah, but we gotta think about they want a heavyweight card with the name, so they have to build their stock up, and that's what's been missing every.
Bro, sometimes worrying about stock is gonna make these people be stagnant and their career's not gonna go nowhere, bro. If you
But
worry
that's
about
how they getting booked.
on them because
they're
getting booked for the name and the stock.
But they hurting they stock by doing that. They hurting they stock because the names that they booking ain't showing up.
That's why Bullpen had cards like Resolution or whatever, or not Resolution. What was that card they had? Running with the Bulls. I mean, like they'll have cards like that to where they're putting their top battlers against top URL names. That's where you saw Bad News and Tay-Rock. That's where you saw Briz and Loso. That's where you saw Shotgun Suge when he battled Bad News. That's when you saw Chilla Jones when he got 30 by when he got who was it Chilla Jones get 30 by? Was it Clone? Yeah, I think it was Clone or it was either Clone or Street Hymns.
I think it was Clone.
Yeah, so if you start putting these people against names, that's going to build their stock up. That's like a rapper that's already successful and made it. Don't want to take another low grade rapper up under their wing. You know what I mean?
Like perfect example, T-Top. I watched the interview yesterday and somebody asked him why he wouldn't take the Swamp battle. And he said that pretty much saying that Swamp need to battle more and that he needs to get his resume built up and shit like that.
Every battle Swamp has, he's 30. Everybody.
Except for that. But since that was one of his first battles. But other than that, I don't.
Yeah, your shit is cutting out a little bit.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put these headphones.
No, I think it's you freezing up a little. It's just your connection.
All right.
Hey, we got 6 minutes. Come on.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's finish the event. The next
we'll finish off on the next one.
Oh, we could always do a part 2, man.
No, that's what we're gonna do. Come on.
Yeah. So, but I really think people should put more effort into this sport. You know what I mean, if you're an athlete in this sport, you're supposed to practice. You're supposed to be out there working out your mind, your vocabulary, building up, like just always coming up with shit to keep people entertained. Y'all are entertainers. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, whether people like you or not, you are entertainers. Your job is to entertain. Your job is not to give a fuck about who don't like you. Your job is to keep the people that like you entertained.
And try to build your fan
So
base.
that's what's gonna come on part 2, because Twerk, we gotta talk to you about cutting off your fucking round. Your fans are disappointed, G.
Oh, there's an interview. He said he's not coming back to Philly.
I feel where he's coming from, but that's unprofessional doing it. Okay, that's getting in your feelings. Just keep.
He could have prevented that too. We will talk about that part.
But that's not even just at Philly, bro. He did that bitch ass shit in Atlanta. When he battled John, you feel me? He cut his shit off because John didn't want, bro, he didn't want Jack Boy jumping in, but John had a valid point. In my contract, I'm getting paid to battle you, not him. If he want to battle me, tell him to pay a bag.
Well, it'd be different if Twerk wasn't bringing somebody in every battle, but it's getting to every battle now. It's like, we go back, we'll get into that in part 2, about how people don't prepare to the last minute. But that's kind of where I feel like some of that comes from. Because some of them people are there. We all know about how the preparing at the Battle Academy event was, and was, you know what I'm saying? So it all comes with.
Yeah, we got a lot of talk about part 2 as far as like preparing for like your opponent, calling your opponent out and knowing when like your opponent is eyeing you, like if he calling you out, like scrap up, get ready, like he calling you out for a reason, like don't wait until the last damn minute to be like, oh, I gotta write something right now. Man, Kyle been calling you out for the longest time. You supposed to be in the dungeon somewhere, like
same way.
Nah, I think Twerk was ready. I think Twerk was ready. The way he was spitting his shit, he was ready. He just got heckled and just didn't care after that and became unprofessional.
But I'm saying as far as that T-Top, if he'd have won 2 round ones, he could have beat Kyle easy. But the fact that he got heckled and then you gonna bring T-Top out for your 3rd round, it kind of fucked up the outcome of the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that T-Top, that was a fail.
Well, the bad thing is he was gonna bring Briz out. I don't know why I didn't. But
either one wouldn't have worked, yo. Either one wouldn't have worked.
It's rumors that Briz said he left battle rap. There's rumors going out on Twitter, on Facebook, saying Briz left battle rap.
He quit. He deleted his Twitter account. I know that much.
He'll be back
the day after. Well, I don't know if
I'm sorry, Bull. I'm finna roll up another blunt for part 2, so you finna be mad.
Yeah. Yeah, about to be upset.
But part 2, we get into the straight niggatry of battle rap, yo.
Hold on, how many battles? We still got a few more battles to go.
Yeah, we
only covered 2.
Yeah, we need to end this lockdown card. Then we'll get into all that shit.
Yeah, Reed Dollars and K-Shine was next because that was the 3rd battle.
Gotta
let you start it off, yeah.
So next battle, K-Shine versus Reed Dollars, the battle I wanted to watch. I did not really give a prediction to because me as a fan, I won because I felt like this needed to happen because Reed Dollars did have a point. He was the blueprint. K-Shine took that blueprint. Not saying that's wrong, but he birthed a lot of this shit, right? So with that said, I'll go first. I seen a better Reed Dollars. The Reed Dollars against Chess, fire.
Yeah. Facts.
The Reed Dollars here, it gave me the John feel.
What you mean by that? No, I'm kind of biased when it comes to John, man. That's the bro, so I gotta add. We gotta elaborate.
When Reed battled John the Don.
Yeah.
How he was in that battle.
Okay.
That's the feel I got from this battle. So for me, you have to be better than your last.
Always.
That wasn't better than your last.
But you gotta think about it, bro. Reed's not battling though. This is his first battle since John.
No. He had John. And then he had Rex and he was fighting against Rex too.
He did a little 1-rounder with DNA.
But I mean, he beat Rex.
Oh, and he battled somebody else.
Bro, that's Rex, bro. Rex ass, bro.
He battled somebody in front of Loaded Lux.
Rex a name, boy. He got a legend off the kill list.
You don't give a damn.
He had
to put the one to sleep, man.
You better stay in the history books. Don't try and come to the present day. These new cats gonna kill your motherfucking ass. These new cats gonna kill your legacy.
I can't call it. I can't call this do I want to give K-Shine a 30? Was anything in the...
Listen, Reed Dollars tried. He tried to bring shit back. He tried his best, but it just wasn't good enough. He's just not better than K-Shine.
Not any rounds. Not even one round.
He tried. I give him points for trying. He tried his best.
He did better than Cassidy as far as bars wise.
Yes,
as far as bars wise, he did better than Cassidy. Cassidy just probably rapped longer than he did and didn't fuck up.
Are they like just stuck in?
Yes.
Their way of what they
rapping. Yeah,
I told you it's like Philly rappers rap like they rapping on a beat. They got each one got their own flow.
Well, Bill Collector, I mean, he don't. He
Bill
don't
Collector could do everything though.
like
He
he's
could
like
perform,
Bill Collector
freestyle,
really
rebuttal.
different though. Like he's
Bill Collector
translated,
acting
he
everything.
transitions through the time and
That's
through
what
the
I'm saying.
eras.
Yes, Bill Collector has evolved. Reed hasn't. Enes hasn't. But people fuck with Enes. People.
Well, Enes is evolved.
He's evolved.
Yeah, Enes is a better example. Yeah, because Enes did evolve.
But that's what I'm saying. To an extent, but he still has his flow type. But people rock with that because he has evolved. Reed is the same. It's the same. Cassidy and Reed remind me of each other. It's almost like they practice together.
Well, they wrote their bars together or something. Shit, because that shit was
because it wasn't crazy what Reed Dollaz was saying. I don't have a memorable line that he said. I could tell you stuff that K-Shine said, but when it comes to Reed Dollaz, you're not really quoting anything or saying any fire lines that he said, because the way he raps, it is like on the beat, but it'll sound better on the beat. You on stage, like, you gotta spit that different for us to like it.
I just put it like this, bro. With the twerk coming in and Geechee and I mean, and all these new cats that just came in the last few years, like, because if you really just think about it, Geechee and twerk still new niggas, for real. Like they just went up so quick, bro.
Because they had that star power, so you pushed them right up there.
And they was marketable. You feel me, bro? They marketable. I don't think Reed not marketable, so you gotta come with bars for them to even.
I used to do drive-bys, but graduated to pull up some potty training. Got dollar on a string. Whoops! You got to be quicker than that.
Third grade shit, bro. Philly got third grade bars.
That's what Sean had said to Reed Dollaz though.
That's what Sean said to Reed Dollaz.
Yeah. But how was it set up though?
But it was set up fire. That's what I'm saying. These were fire bars. When he said them, they were fire. Because you know
I think Sean be trolling though. Sean was trying to rap like a Philly nigga.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I got.
He had his style.
Look at the PG coming through with it. Look at the PG coming through with that. Look at him.
His style is twerk. Shit, on to me now. Like that's how I see him moving.
All right.
So y'all like. From the time he battled Geechee, bro, I just seen twerking him.
Did you not? All right, same part. Good example. What about The Rock? Did you not? A little surf in him.
Who?
Did you not feel like there was a little?
Yes, bro.
Surf?
Yes, bro. When he started battling with Surf and they had gun titles and shit. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. He came out
like
sounding just like.
He got the main rhythms like how Surf, how he be yelling, like how you yell now. Surf started doing that. So he picked up on some of the main rhythms once the gun titles formed. But you can't be like everybody else.
So what's everybody in prediction on Reed?
I got it.
Clear to Sean.
Yeah.
And I got it 30. I got it as a 30.
Now the ones with 30s, is it a body?
No, it's not. It's not a body because Reed. I don't got it as a body on that one.
He stood there and fought.
Right. He fought back.
Don't count. Fighting back does not count if you don't say shit. If you ain't land shit, fighting back don't count. You can swing.
He was landing.
He was landing his shit too, though. I mean, here's some of his shit. I'm just saying.
All right.
Everybody got their own.
It's not a body. It's that.
A body's more like the Jack Boy, like franchise of Jack Boy, or John and Jack Boy.
It's just a clear win.
That's a classic body. Those are classic bodies.
This is like a clear 30, like.
Yeah.
So it's just a 30 clear.
Yeah.
No debatable.
Clearly.
30 clear.
Okay, cool. I can accept that.
Yeah.
I can accept that.
Reed Dollaz. Matter of fact, Tay-Rock, you gotta hold this L, and Reed Dollaz, yeah, bruh, you're my favorite, one of my favorite of all time. But this wasn't it, my nigga. Like, if you ever come back, you gotta really tap into where the culture is now and kind of cater to what's going on. Those old references and like that shit.
But Cal, do you think he could come back and do better?
Yeah, of course.
I don't think Cassidy
That
can
wasn't
come back, but I got faith in Reed.
that wasn't his worst battle. Like I feel like it's John, then it's this battle, then it's the T-Rex, then his best battle I've seen was with Chess.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe he can come back. He just got a little more, like his style got to change a little bit to adapt with this new shit that these folks is. Because like I say, the generation of the fans is getting younger. As battle rap get older, the generation of the fans getting younger, man. You got 12, 13-year-olds now talking about Geechee Gotti and Twerk. But they not talking about Rex. They not talking about Lux. They not talking about Mook. If I say something to them about that, they like, what? Who is that? I never heard of them. But they
they don't care about that history.
Yeah,
just like in hip hop, where
That's
people
just like
don't
hip hop in
know
general.
the
though.
history.
But they
So it's
Yeah.
like
need
it's
to
gonna
know
happen
their
with battle
history,
rap.
though. People
Like,
need to
niggas-
know their history.
You supposed to, but as you being an individual, not everybody's gonna think like that. So
Right.
everybody's not gonna go into history. They're just gonna be in tune to whatever is being
What's
played to
now?
them.
What's going on now? Like young dudes in this generation, bro, they live on what's going on now. Now I mean, they don't give a fuck about what's going on in the past. They don't care about what work, man, you put in. If you ain't on the block front line now, they ain't want to hear what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're making a good point. So in order for
Nah,
Reed
man.
to come back, he has to understand that.
Yeah,
Exactly
he
what
has
you're
to.
saying.
He has to, but he's an old head, so it's gonna be hard. So that's why he gonna have to take. So that's why he gonna have to take the roller arm approach, or he gonna have to take the who was that fought drugs, beat drugs up.
Moon.
Yeah, man. You gonna have to take that Moon approach. You can't take that old 80s, 90s street niggas mentality, rap mentality against these guys. Now, if you want to talk to these young guys, you gonna have to start sunning these niggas. You feel me? You gonna have to start putting these young niggas in their place by talking that OG shit.
And Moon's style is evolved to this era. So even him with him at his age, he battle raps like these battle rappers now.
Yeah. But guess what? Moon still does it with an OG swag to it.
Yes.
All right, let's get to the next battle. Let's get to the next battle.
DNA Bill Collector.
DNA versus Bill Collector.
Oh my God, I like this.
This might been
this is the most debatable battle on that card.
Yeah,
debatable, and this is one of the. Let me see. I think this is the complete battle. This was one of the best battles.
This was, to me, battle of the night because both guys brought it. Both guys had rebuttals. You know what I mean? Both like DNA, but him coming off that tournament and going right into it like, bro, man, like it was a breath of fresh air. I just love his professionalism and his leadership. You know what I mean? On how he do things. You know what I mean? But Bill Collector though, he surprised me. He surprised the fuck out of me because I thought I was gonna get that goofy Bill Collector. You know what I mean? I thought I was gonna. I got him third round, but I didn't get him to all like, man, Bill bars. I thought I was gonna get mixtape Bill.
Especially after he stood up under the table in the face.
Yeah, dude, Bill Collector elevated, yo. Like I love his comeback. Bill got one of the best comebacks this year.
So can we all agree? Can we all agree that Bill has done beat Hitman and then DNA?
No.
Yes. Yes.
I had Hitman in that one.
No.
You had Hitman?
I got Bill in that one. Okay, so but can we say as Bill Collector?
I had Hitman.
As Bill Collector's comeback, it's debatable. In this room, it's debatable because you got some stuff. So if Bill Collector's comeback is fire, he's involved. He did what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, definitely.
I hate to say,
Bill Collector's been battling, bro. Like
I know that.
All last year, he had over 220 battles.
Yeah, he was battling a bunch of small leagues.
But you know that was after he took that break for a while from his daughter.
Yep.
When his daughter passed.
Yeah.
You feel me? He took that break for a while and he came back, bro, with a hunger. He came back, bro, with a vengeance. He came back, bro, with something to prove. So I respect that. Not come back, be the same person or less. Know what I mean? Like Cassidy, you was way better in your battle versus Diz.
Yes,
You
disaster
down.
said that. Disaster said that.
You been going down since. You been
Yeah,
going
he's been
down since.
declining ever since that Diz.
Yeah, ever since
Facts.
that Diz battle.
Oh,
you
and
been
even with
going
the Diz battle, if he hadn't been as good as he had time, he redone his rounds before the next day.
No, see, this is what happened. No, he didn't rewrite anything. Cassidy says it out his mouth. He always go, if it's 3 rounds, he got 5 rounds.
Okay.
So he already had rounds.
That's why he rapped so fucking long.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, Cassidy got so many rounds.
Cassidy said he still got
era.
2 rounds for good.
Well, that's like he said that he said everybody should have at least 6 rounds in the bank.
Look, man, Cassidy, he distracting us. Let's stay on topic.
Yeah, that bill collector DNA. We still haven't.
Yeah, Bronx, how you felt about that battle, bro?
So that battle right there, DNA goes. He does his thing. DNA's consistent. Like for him to be at BET, win the bread, 2 rounds, go over here and give us 3 more consistent rounds. DNA deserves a salute.
That was his battle. That was his.
Hey, speaking on that,
like, why is DNA never in the talks for champion?
Does this. This is like the Press Mafia where he battled Press Mafia and they caught ill will.
I seen Geechee tweet. He won that money, bro. I seen Geechee tweet. He won that money. Wait till Tuesday and you gonna see it.
Yeah.
Hold on. So Geechee's saying that Geechee won?
Geechee saying he won that shit.
But in his battle versus Tay Rock, he said they robbed him. He said BT robbed him.
Yeah, but I think
DNA won the battle. DNA won the 25,000, bro.
In the Geechee Gotti versus Tay Rock, Geechee Gotti said to the crowd, they robbed me at BET yesterday. So if he's saying he got robbed, that means he didn't win.
Yeah, because he said on Nutty, BET robbed me yesterday on Nutty.
Yeah, I heard that in the Tay Rock battle.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, he must have had tweeted that before then. Let me go back and
he was joking. He did put it money back. BET said I might get the money back now. He was trolling on that tweet. But DNA won it. Beasley slipped up. I mean, Beasley had an Instagram that kind of.
But finish up, Bronx.
Yeah, so for DNA to do that, DNA definitely deserves a salute. But Bill collect the first round, it was too much. I wasn't expecting for him to be that bar heavy. Like it was every line with his style. So imagine his style. He entertained you with the style, but like he's spitting some crazy shit. That's what happened. Bill was spitting that. I think in the second round, I'm gonna give that to DNA. DNA was consistent. I'm not trying to take nothing away from DNA, but yo, Bill Collector leveled up. That's all I'm gonna say about this battle. Bill Collector leveled up, and I feel like he took the first and the third.
Yeah, I gave him the first and the third too.
He leveled up.
I gave DNA the second. That was it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I gave DNA the second because that dry spot that Bill had.
Yep.
Is that dry spot at the end.
Oh yeah, when he tried the super duper, right? He should just cut his round.
Yeah.
And then he got booed for that. He should just stop.
Some of these guys got to start cutting their rounds with the haymakers because they'll have a big haymaker and it'll hit, and then they'll have something else that really ain't nothing. And
that would solidify your win. That's solidify your win.
Like,
exactly.
Remember when T-Top did the self checkout bar? You didn't hear Rain in the back. Rain was saying, "Stop! Cut it off now! Cut it off now! Stop it now!" Because he had more to go. You can hear in the audio Rain saying, "No, stop it now! Stop it now!" But that was
stop it while you got the crowd going crazy. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that locked that round in for you.
I do want to say this. Smack and URL. Please cut these niggas off. If you book Cassidy again, I don't know how long these minutes are supposed to be, but I swear for God,
Cassidy rapped longer than anybody that rapped last night.
I'm hearing like 20-minute rounds and shit. Like this don't even make any fucking sense. Like
that's what's gonna make the
5 minutes. I don't give a fuck. Fuck crowd reaction because them motherfuckers. You see how look. If a crowd reaction like they're cheering, but if it's booing, they can pause the time. Yeah, but the crowd reaction, they need to keep on going. And they didn't even have crowd reaction. Cassidy really didn't even have crowd reaction like that in the first place. And he was still going like 10, 15 minutes, bro. Like
one thing I can say about Cassidy though, if that crowd not fucking with him, he got that type of professionalism where he don't let it get to him, yo.
And not even that battle.
Yeah,
And not even that battle.
That's what the battlers need, man. They need that type of mentality.
But not even that battle, that like the Ace I Mean and Snake Eyes joint. Why is the battle over an hour?
Snake
It don't need to be over an hour, especially.
Round,
I could understand if it was like some major like Mook and
Bird
or something, you know, I can understand that. But all in that, I really don't like it to be an hour unless it's really good as fire. But if it's not, if it's just lackluster, I don't want to see an hour worth of lackluster shit. You know what I mean? So they need to start timing these niggas. Like, you got 3-minute rounds. Time, nigga. That's it. Like, what are you doing? We're not here all night. That's
like, did you see DNA last night? Because Bill was rapping along and he kept looking at Smack saying something about the time.
He was getting cooked. That's all that was.
That's why he was. That's what I was gonna say. Because DNA usually let people rock, and he'll never call time.
That's what the vets do. Like Old Red did against Danny. Like when they getting cooked like that, they be like, "Come on, Smack, time, man, time."
Yeah.
Come on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like when he spit his tooth out and handed it to the girl behind him.
So who y'all got?
I got Bill Collector first and third. I think we all agreeing on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill Collector first and third.
So DNA holding the L today too.
It wasn't a bad L.
It wasn't a bad L. Man, it was a lowercase L.
He still got high. He still got high.
He got the lowercase L.
Yeah. Okay. But he still lost to Bill Collector though.
He still lost to Bill.
Yeah.
He got paid twice. He got paid 25 and he got paid for the Bills out of so like a win-lose.
Bro probably just walked away with down there 50 bands.
Yeah.
In 2 days, that man don't go.
He earned it though. He did.
He earned it. What's the next battle?
The next battle was a disaster. Twerk versus Calico.
Twerk versus Calico. Yeah,
that was
to be honest, I felt like Calico's first.
It was dope.
We could sit here and debate that first.
Yeah, that nigga first was dope.
To be honest, and to be honest, I felt like Calico. If I watch it again, might break it down. He might edge that round.
Yeah.
But the second, after the first, it just went downhill for both of them. To be honest, this is another. I felt like an incomplete battle because it wasn't. It's embarrassing to be honest, because I know the eyes were watching. Especially after the BET shit. So to get on that stage, that platform, and people tuning in, and you drop the ball like that. And then there's also the crowd too. The crowd played a big part of this battle also.
You cannot blame fans. You cannot control fans.
That's what we control fans. You gotta be able to roll on through your material.
You gotta be able to roll on through it. How many people have we seen get booed in the first round and fuck around and win the battle?
Or people not booing but not reacting, but you still got to be able to run through it. How many times last night did a battler say a bar and then stop because they thought the crowd was going to react? But
man, you can't be expecting crowd reaction. That's what be the fucking people write and think, oh, it's fire in my head, so everybody else gonna think it's fire. See,
exactly.
And that's what was Chess' problem. And that was Chess' problem. Chess had that same problem. Y'all sleep, it's going over your head. You know what I mean? You can't do that, bro. Man, you can't tell somebody what to catch, yo.
Quick thing. I want to plug my battle in. I do have a 1-round battle on Discord out there, CapologyFactz versus Lab Rat. And I went straight through, even with crowd reactions. Yeah, there were crowd reactions because there's people reacting on the phone. That's cool.
Yeah, I heard that battle.
Y'all need to go watch that battle. Give it a thumbs up. Get them views up. You know what I mean? Tell them in the comments who won. I'm already Mr. 1-0. By the way, sorry.
Already.
All right, jump to Cassidy and Arsenal.
No, we ain't give
Hold on.
Who we
calling that twerking? Twerk won that.
Twerk.
I'm gonna call it incomplete. Because if I give it to somebody, I'm gonna give it to Calico by default. Because Calico got the first and Twerk quit his third, so I had to give Calico on the third.
Calico choked his third.
And shit,
No,
he didn't quit.
So what's worse, a choke or quitting the round?
He did quit his round.
Quitting around. If you choke, at least you finish your material.
Yeah, but Calico,
he didn't finish the material. He didn't remember it.
He didn't finish. What happened was the crowd was booing him, and he wasn't feeling it. So he went back. He went to run it back. He went to run it back, and then they started booing him because he run it so far back. And then
we're talking about the second round.
Yeah, that was the second round.
Yeah, he was like, don't even worry about it.
No, that was the second round. He did that.
That's still choking though.
Still choking.
He just threw it around.
I want to see a rematch in a different setting.
With nobody in, nobody at it.
You ain't gonna get that rematch, though.
Him too.
Yeah.
Because Kyle gonna feel like he won, so Kyle will be like, well, why did you get a
Kyle
rematch?
didn't get nothing off to say he won though. What did Kyle get off besides the first?
Nah, he just gonna say that T-top angle in the third round, and him cutting his round short gonna feel like that's gonna.
That's what he said. That's pretty much what he said in the 15 Minutes of Fame interview when Uncle Ross said that Torque told him he was really free. As he said, but why? What did they have to say to me? What did they have to say to me they couldn't have said to me that night when we was fighting? So.
Well, he didn't need to bring Briz or T-Top out because Calico choked his last two rounds. So I'm personally gonna give it to Twerk because the way that Calico choked in those two rounds. And I feel like the second round was a choke. Because he said, y'all fucked me up. And then he goes all the way to the beginning. Somebody trying to hit that.
Well, and Twerk second, then they start booing Twerk. Then
but Twerk was still rapping.
Then that start. Okay. All right. And now, see, I understand what Bronx is saying, and I really understand what Wolf is saying. He feels like it's incomplete. And if me looking at it also, if we got 2 fire rounds from both individuals, and in the second, that's where things go left, where the crowd play a part with Twerk. Twerk reacted, which it shouldn't happen, right? And so this is his fault. But it fucked up the whole battle from right then. And he tried to keep on rapping, but it just wasn't the same anymore. You know what I mean?
I know.
And in the second, it happened with Calico. It was the same thing. He was getting to his shit. Something they didn't like. They started booing. Then he had to run it back. They booed some more because he ran it back too far, and he was trying to get it out, but they just wasn't trying to rock when they thought he was choking and shit like that. But
that's when he cut.
I blame Twerk.
Then the third from both of them, you can't call that. Good. He choked. He cut his round. That's a choke. I mean, that's a forfeit.
So
I'm gonna see if they do a rematch.
Complete battle, then, really.
Because he didn't. It was only like what, a minute worth of material, maybe.
Before T-Top come out, yeah, he had just started his round.
Well, let me say this, Twerk, if you watching this later on or whatever.
He blocked me. Go ahead.
Oh well, Twerk. Somebody will tell you. Somebody tell Twerk this.
It'll be on YouTube.
Somebody tell Twerk this. Bro, stop fucking cutting your shit off because people in the building and you got more fans than that, bro. You got more people in the world that want to watch you complete a full fucking battle. You got more people to entertain than the people that's standing in front of you in person, bro. This battle is going to drop and it's going to look bad, bro. Or they're going to vault this battle.
Yeah, they're going to vault this shit.
You shouldn't be getting vaulted, bro. You shouldn't be doing incomplete battles because you're in your feelings about the fans, bro.
No, they're going to put it out. They're going to put it on an app. Let's not do that, okay? Let's not.
We don't want that.
No. I'm going to tell you why they're going to do it. Because they dropped Official and Jazz versus E-Hart and Official on the app. So it's going to get dropped, nigga.
E-Hart and 40.
E-Hart at 40.
Yeah, E-Hart at 40. My bad.
Well, here's what I'm getting real quick. But why they drop battles on the app that just happened the week before? When we still got battles from Band
Because that was from Born Legacy. Born Legacy is supposed to be an apt event. So they supposed to be dropping that shit.
Well, we know that's not.
But then again, you got to think about who all have hands in that. Like each event has different sponsors and different business.
And that's my point. That's what I was about to say. The reason that that the Born Legacies are app-only events, there's a reason for that. They don't have pay-per-view.
Yeah. So,
put that in the budget.
I think that was just a big card right then. And since the app was so new right then, they was trying to just push the app. You know what I mean? To get everybody to buy the app. Like, oh, we finna have this. Like, so that's why they booked the cards like that. So everybody wanted to see these battles. If you want to see these battles, then you got to get the app.
We'll talk off of it. I'll call you.
Yeah, most definitely.
So we all, or what are we all saying with this battle?
Incomplete.
Incomplete. I'm gonna go with incomplete too. I got after that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with
I want to see if they're gonna talk about a rematch. If not, then I'll go back and do this bullshit ass judging on the battle. But I want to see if they're gonna do talk about a rematch first.
If we go off of what happened, I got Twerk winning. If we go off the rapping, I got Twerk.
If we go off what happened, I got. If you go off what happened, I got Calico.
I got to watch it first, but I don't want to see the rematch.
I'm gonna probably run with Twerk.
All right, Bronx, who you got?
Nah, Twerk. Calico, to me, that second round, choke, third round, definitely a jersey. That's definitely a jersey right there.
To be honest, Twerk, you lucky this is the Reloaded show because, I told you I'm not going to recap or talk about your ass ever again because you are a con artist. One, you are not the face of URL in my eyes, will never ever be, even if you're handed that title, because your character and your business manner is trash. Okay, when you're still out here no showing, you still out here taking the bags, you're still doing that. You no showed on the gates of the garden twice, maybe 3 times. I know it's twice because matter of fact, 3 times because you no showed Don Marino twice on the gates of the garden. And then showed my homie Jay Rome from St. Louis that was going to he was going to 3-piece your motherfucking ass.
Shit.
That's a whole nother show, bro, because I know some no shows.
No, hold on, no. Right, yeah, that's going to be a whole nother show. But Twerk, you lucky this is the Reloaded show and I'm me talking about you. And I gave you the win. So can I get some kudos? I really
unblock my boy Twerk.
I don't care. But I'm going to hold you accountable for all the fuck shit you do, and you cannot be mad at me that I'm speaking on you, trying to get you together. If you want somebody to help you, call me. I got you. But until you man up and stop trying to be the superstar, your fans come first. And when your fans say something to you about you, don't call them no pussy. Don't say suck my dick. Don't do none of that bullshit that you do in the DMs, nigga.
Or block them.
You damn sure better not say that shit to me, cause I felt all fades. You did. I don't deny no fade.
I know
we can pull up.
We can fight for money. You talk really, really, really greasy.
I ain't no little nigga
because you carry your pistol. I know that. You talk that way because you always got the strap.
When that happened,
I swear, if you didn't have the strap, you didn't own a gun, no none of that, you wouldn't be talking in that type of manner. I'm just saying. But you also have to understand that just because you have one doesn't mean you're the only one to have one. Okay? So when you want to put your big britches on and get your strap out, live by the gun, die by the gun.
You're in the sport with words. You're in the sport playing with words. Use your words to get out of shit, bro.
This is not the street. This is not game.
That's what battle rap was created for. That's what battle rap was created for people to take their differences and use them in words and not fighting or guns. That's what battle for.
But see, they trying to rap and portray what they rap on stage and try to live it. That's what they doing. Like
exactly.
You know what I mean?
But y'all only starting to live it because y'all just starting to rap it. Like, stop. It's not. Real niggas not finna rap about shit they do. Niggas get indicted off shit like that. You dig?
Vlad TV.
Know what I mean? They get indicted off shit like that, man. Just
They don't
we
think
already know.
the cops are watching.
We know y'all niggas ain't
They don't
flipping
think the
shit
cops
for
are
real.
watching, bro.
Half these dudes got POs. You don't think they POs be
You don't
watching?
think they watching, bro? Come on,
They on
man.
paper.
Y'all, they got to be out here rabbit head ass mouth.
Matter of fact,
If them niggas think that they're not being watched,
Man, they stupid as hell.
all this shit they putting out. Look at all these videos.
That's why I got some, man. That's why I got some, man, for this next subject. Goddamn, Ashley versus Arsenal.
Yeah, let's go to that.
Ashley versus Arsenal.
Ashley
had snitch bars and gay bars last night.
What was that? What was that when I just told you? Oh, hold on. I'm a calm rapper and play with the D like a linebacker. What the fuck?
Hey, Cap, go ahead and give it to him, man. Go ahead and give it to him, man. He needed.
Yeah, he definitely got to take that.
Calm rapper and play with the D like a linebacker.
Bro, where was you going with that? Where was you going with
Hey, Cassidy.
Oh man,
Cassidy, you gotta hold this L, bro. Like Jesus Christ.
Oh man, bro.
Cassidy is now 5,002-1.
Nah, Cassidy is 5,002.
I don't know where the hell 5,000 from, but
the majority of battle rap and the majority of everybody that watched that battle on YouTube got Cassidy winning.
Oh my fucking God.
That's the problem.
Oh, they do, man. They do, yo.
Yeah, go in the comment section.
You think I'm lying?
Everybody
go in the comment section, yo. I was shocked, yo.
I've heard it.
Cassidy paid Philly niggas to spam the comments.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that because we just seen what they did to Cassidy versus Arsenal.
Listen, I'm telling y'all this right now.
So we accepting snitch bars?
They're accepting anything.
I'm not.
That nigga Cassidy said, I gave AB my favorite gun, and he shot a nigga. Young Melly locked up right now for that. You know what I'm saying? What that little spider dude name is?
I'm surprised.
Tech little homeboy, he locked up for that.
Hit Cassidy right then and there.
Man, look, man. Snitch bars and gay bars is something we finna have to deal with, I guess.
No, we ain't got to deal. We hopefully, we are.
They finna keep booking this nigga.
I think he already booked again.
The girls battle, the nigga had Fortnite bars.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
he doesn't have fire bars. Like,
bro, he is so
for a minute.
He is ABCD rapping. He is 1, 2, like settle, like bro. He rhymes and then.
Like Dr. Seuss.
Yes, bro. Like
on a map.
all this is out of these world bars, right?
Yeah. This
man,
that's the best shit in the world.
Y'all doing the best shit in the world, bro.
You know this is the best. This is the best wordplay we ever heard, right?
Yeah.
Y'all better stop talking crazy about Cassidy.
I grew up a Cassidy fan, bro.
If he got rounds stacked up, he need to go back and throw them in the trash and rewrite them.
Yeah.
Because evidently they ain't changed now. So if he's saying he got 6 rounds and he still got 2 for goods, he better throw that shit away.
Ain't Cassidy said he had 90%. He was gonna be at 90% for Arsenal. This is 90%.
90. I thought we supposed to come 100 every time.
Bro, I hate this nigga. Oh God, I hate this man. Like, I grew up loving Cassidy, bro. Like, he used to be one of the best niggas spin it, bro. But I feel like Jadakiss will come in this bitch and do better than Cassidy.
Yes, a perfect example of why industry needs to be separate from battle rap.
Stop booking this man, please.
The nigga said,
nah, he
let this
booked
nigga
some
be a
tickets.
host or something.
The nigga said, this is what the nigga said. Turn my mic up. They're not hearing me.
I know we've been hearing him the whole time.
Now, no, I can understand in the building sometimes, but they heard him. They just wasn't feeling it.
In the bill collector and DNA, bill collector had mic problems. They wasn't booing. They were saying like, "Yo, we can't hear you." No, they was just booing Cassidy. If they couldn't hear you, they would have said, "Yo, we can't hear you."
Let's put it like this.
Hey, pause.
If Cassidy would have went before Rock, they would have never booed Rock.
All right. Hey, pause that. All right.
Part 3.
Yep, let's go.
Part
3.
I agree with you, Wolf. About if Rock had went after Cassidy, he probably wouldn't have got booed. He'd have probably got cheered on that Cassidy ball.
Yeah, he would have got cheered on that, bro.
They had confidence in Cass because when he first came in that first round, they was cheering for him more than they did to Arsenal. When Arsenal came out, they booed Arsenal.
Cass promo better than his rounds.
Cassidy comes out, they cheering for Cassidy. Cassidy has a decent first round when they start off the Nate Roberts when he dunked on him. That I thought it was going somewhere, but that's all he had. He didn't have nothing else after that.
Yeah, that dunk was pretty cool. I didn't expect that,
bro.
Yeah, and I think that's why it was cool because we didn't expect it. He didn't say nothing crazy.
Bro.
Any memorable punchlines that we know from Cassidy?
Only time people quote Cassidy is to make fun of him.
Memorable punchlines, yeah.
That's crazy.
The best shit in the world. They're doing the best shit in the world.
We need to name the punchlines. He's talking about in his interviews that the Jack Boy main line was fire and the aluminum foil was by. No, it wasn't. That was little schemes. It wasn't nothing crazy in there.
Yeah, that aluminum foil was retarded.
And that's what he's doing. He's scheming.
Cassidy might do good on verbal war.
Cassidy and Reed both would do good on verbal Warzone, I think.
Yeah, I think they'll do good on verbal Warzone. I think they need a beat because Cassidy Nash on the beat.
Well, yeah, they already rapping like they ought to be.
So how we feel about this battle though?
Arsenal came. Everybody was trying to say Arsenal. Arsenal came with his shit, bro. I give Arsenal 30, dirty 30.
30 on this. This is like a Danny Myers smoking on red 30.
Yeah, this like a John and Prep 30.
Yeah.
John and Wavy.
John Wavy 30. John Jack. Yeah, this is a
bad one.
This
was a 30, bro. I don't care what people on YouTube saying. These motherfuckers must not. Like, a lot of people watch this battle, bro, because it was Cassidy and Arsenal. Like, Arsenal got a big buzz, bro. Like, a lot of folks who don't know battle rap, the battle rap part they do know, Arsenal name is the main one in.
Well, like Arsenal throws parties the day before and the day after these events and stuff like that, and lets fans come.
That's what he said. Yeah, man, that's what he said. When y'all come to the after party.
He did that in Charlotte. He did it in Charlotte when they come to Charlotte. Yeah, he does it almost to every one of them, so he gets his fans. Yeah, he charges them a little fee, but they get in there and they get to hang out with him.
Charge your ass too. Shit.
For the night, you know what I'm saying? They party with him for the night. So, I mean, Arsenal is all about his fans.
Yeah,
that's one of the things. If you don't have no fans, or your fan, if you don't have no fans, or your fans,
niggas, I don't even think the battle rappers respect Cassidy, bro.
Some of them,
because he can't do what they do, bro, and they see it. Man, it's like you automatically get on the big head. You supposed to be this fire-ass freestyler, this fire-ass, like you supposed to be this nigga with bars. You feel me? Like, and you let these niggas. Man, where went? Like, where are they?
That's what I'm.
Where are they? Like, he didn't say shit, bro.
We can't name nothing.
They were back. They just wasn't from him.
Like what? But like, you can't, bro. I wasn't old enough to remember bars from back when he was 5. You feel me? So it's like, I'm evolving with battle rap. As battle rap evolve, I'm evolving with it, bro, because I gotta I gotta go ahead and critique this shit. You feel me? I gotta know what I'm talking about. So bro, he's not ready. He don't need to be back. I think he need to battle Capo.
Well,
I think Capo would beat him. Capo would beat him.
To be honest,
that ain't throwing shade on you neither, Capo.
To be honest, somebody that my ex running mate, he said my bars were better than Cassidy's bars against Goods when I battled Lap Rat, and I was like, oh, okay, so, yeah, I heard that before. But I don't want to battle Cassidy. Well, I could battle Cassidy. It'll get my buzz up. But no, let me say this about Cassidy. Yes, Cassidy, I was around when you were coming up in the game. Okay, you were that man to be feared. You were beating people left and right. I was hearing these things in the street, and to see you come up in battle rap and then evolve and get signed and shit like that was amazing. I was proud. I was like, look at this battle rapper. He got signed out. I was like, cool, right? Then you were the guy that started putting battle rap, the format of battle rap in your music, and that shit was fire. You know what I mean? Your freestyles fire. But it comes to a point of time you gotta transition to different eras. Okay.
Yeah.
Say, for example, I'm an old head, 44 years old. I came up in the time. There's no pictures. There's no video. There's no evidence to incriminate yourself. You don't want nobody to see what you look like, unless you get locked up, whatever. You got mugshot. Cool. You know what I mean? Only time you might take a picture if you was in jail, but you didn't want to do that either because you didn't want people to know who you was affiliated with. So me evolving in the time of what we are now, the social media era, the digital era, I have to evolve at the time. I'm cool and comfortable in my skin right now because I no longer play in the streets. Okay. I am a working man, father, and that's what I do. So when you come in this industry, you gotta know when to transition. And there's a lot of people that couldn't do that in hip hop. All these old hip hop artists that we known to love from back in the day, when they drop an album today, they're still stuck in that time, in that format. If you can't transition to battle rap to what we are now, you will not succeed. Your legacy and your aura is going to diminish. Cassidy, you're starting to disappoint me. I was sitting there, I wanted to turn the fucking shit off hearing you rap. I liked your goods battle. I mean, the second now, you wasn't expecting Philly to boo him. And that threw him off. I understand that.
But how many people got up there?
But that's your fault. You guys can't say it's just that one guy over there that was making all that noise in the building. No, nigga, you delusional. Your bars wasn't it. It wasn't. And then you started doing snitching shit. I was just like, damn, shaking my head. Like, this is ridiculous. You just really wrote this shit? You gave AR the gun and what?
Danny Myers vouched for it.
Danny.
Oh yeah. Danny said he's ready.
Does Danny hold an L for that?
Yeah, listen, Danny said on Twitter this morning he's prepared to hold the L. He did say that.
I tried to call him. Danny, answer your phone, nigga. You know I'm calling you, nigga. Like, yeah, Danny. You know I was calling you, but I was calling you before the whole Cassidy battle.
Big old L, Danny.
Your L, that.
I know you was. I hope you was trolling.
Because I need.
Nah, he wasn't trolling. I think he believed that.
Look,
Danny probably heard something we didn't hear. I don't know.
I don't want
to. He might have heard the other 2 rounds that he had in his pocket.
If Cassidy gets booked, right, I'll give him one last chance to be honest. We're gonna take out the 5,000s. Okay.
I think he goes out of surf next.
He bet.
Oh
no! He ain't no way in hell he deserves a battle surf. No.
This is a battle surf. This is a battle surf can come with 2 rounds and it'd be good.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
We shouldn't want that though.
Yeah, we know.
No, we don't. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. It's all joke.
That battle should not go down.
That's my favorite battle rapper.
You know what?
But yesterday, if you go on the Twitter feed right after his battle with ours, he was like one of the top finished tweeting on Twitter, it was like Cassidy hashtag lockdown. So like he bring the views and he bringing the content toward the more people towards battle rap. You know
They
what
need to
I'm saying?
let
Like,
Jack Boy battle him. So Jack
I'm
Boy
not
can get him.
understanding
Oh.
how people are already trying to put him against other people. He lost. Like, why are we always?
but
Now
he
should
know
let
how
him serve.
Cass
No, he
do
should
it.
sit down.
Bronx,
He
that's
gonna
really
serve it.
Bronx, that's really a whole nother show because that's the one that we're gonna have to do about because it's popularity over bars.
Bars,
Yeah.
And that's
It's
a fact.
homeboy
It comes straight out of one of the horse's mouth. And we'll do that on another show. Because that'll take up a lot of time too.
Wolf,
Yeah, I
what
mean,
you about to say, Wolf?
I said, man, they be doing a lot of homeboy shit.
No, before that.
You
You about to say something. But
I
anyway.
don't know, bro. I'm high.
He was probably gonna say how bad Cassidy was, and
Yeah.
he clearly lost his battle.
Hey,
Fuck
He said-
Cassidy.
he
I
said
don't want to see that
Cassidy and Jack
nigga no
Boy.
more.
hey,
look,
I'm gonna play
it's
devil's advocate.
It's acidity until further notice.
Let me give you
Yeah,
a devil's
sucks.
advocate. I'm play the devil's advocate real quick. Because I think I know how the real BRC roll. Okay. Yeah, they might say so. Cassidy went longer than Arsenal, and there were bars in there that were good, but there's some bars in there that was ass. So if you take out the bars that were ass and kind of like put all the good bars together,
That'd be just like taking Mook's
Then his round to
That'd
be
like taking
then his
Mook's
round to
third
be 10
against Verb.
seconds.
That's the same way with Mook's third round against Verb. There was so many. It was 23 minutes long, and there's so many dry spots. That's what killed that round. You'd have took it and just put it together and left all that bullshit out. It would have been a whole better round.
I'm just
But that was-
saying devil's advocate. This is not my thing. This is not me. Because I just don't. I got him 30.
I don't even want to talk
Yeah,
about
30.
these niggas no more for real.
He needs to go away for a while till next year or
Yeah.
something. Look,
More
to
than
be
a
honest,
year.
I want to see him one more time because he beat Cassidy. I mean, he beat Disaster. Okay, he's 1-0.
Nigga, 5 years ago.
No, look, that's better than everybody else.
No,
that
it's
came
not.
back.
No, it's not, bro.
It is.
No, it's not, bro.
It
5
makes
years?
Disaster look bad
Half
though.
a decade.
If we
He
go off
made
of the
Disaster.
No.
he's still
Did-
one and
Did
two.
Cannabis come back? He came back and lost, right? Did he come back? No.
No.
Then you
It don't make
then you
Disaster
have
look bad if he
then
elevated
you had that
since.
one. What's that? Jay Mills. You know what I mean?
He came
he
back,
came
but
back
his second
and
showing, nobody really liked him either.
First or the second. That wasn't. It was
Technically, in battle rap, he's 1 and 2. He beat Disaster, lost to Goods, lost to.
Make Cassidy a host. Get
Yeah.
this nigga off the stage.
He's good for promotion. He's good for promotion. He's good
Make
for all
that
that.
nigga a host, bro. I do
So
not want to see this nigga.
and to
battling.
be honest, and again, I just pointed out on Goods versus Cassidy. He in the comments
put Arsenal
they got
versus
him.
CAPO.
They got him beating Cassidy. So to be honest, he's 2-0. Now when he battled Arsenal, he lost. He's like 2-1.
Hold on, he lost that Goods battle though. He only won the first round.
He playing devil's advocate.
No. I'm going by what we just established as far as when it dropped it on YouTube. The majority of the people watching that battle and the majority of the people in the culture is having Cassidy winning this battle.
They smoking dope. They smoking dope.
Nah, because the whole narrative,
Not weed either.
is
They
breaking down the
smoking some
bars.
shit you ain't supposed
like,
to be
like
smoking.
Head Ice, like, man, I just went back and watched that battle the other day. And
Look,
Cassidy
bro.
was talking low key.
The only time I want to see Cassidy come back on the stage and battle somebody, they gotta book him versus Meek Mill. Fuck it.
Yeah, put them niggas. Put Jay Mills and Cassie together.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Nah, that would be a horrible battle.
That would be. It would shut them both down for good.
Nah, let Meek is Philly, bro, because you know they were supposed to battle once before. But I think one of them backed out of it.
Meek turned that down. Meek said, put Cassidy against Mook. So Meek ain't really want that. But Meek would have, I think Meek would have murked him with that bullshit.
Bro, Meek tweeted the battle yesterday. Meek watched the battle yesterday, bro. I think now he'll battle Cassidy, bro.
What he said?
Nah, he wouldn't.
As long as Cassidy don't bring Drake out, we good. We good. If he brings Drake out, Meek gonna freeze up.
No, Meek and Drake is cool now. They got songs together. Shit, nigga, what you talking
Drake
about?
light skin. Man, Drake light skin. You can't trust light skin, nigga.
Hey, what? But hold up.
Hold on.
Hey, cut it out, man. Cut it out. Cut it out.
Hold on, Beige. When you're white over there, I'm the only light skin.
I'm actually, since everybody wants to get technical, when
You're
people
just beige, nigga.
people get called white, and then they be like, "No, I'm African. I'm Indian American. Technically, I'm German and French." Because when
you're
like
really
Lex
white.
Luthor was
really white.
You're really white, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. But Lex Luthor was on there yesterday talking about somebody said something about him being white. He was like, "No, technically, I'm this and that. American Indian. No, you white. I'm white.
No, you part of the movement. You just can't say the nigga around here.
Look,
Cap, we done had that
like me.
You know how I feel about that already.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I know.
I don't feel like anybody that's not black should say the N-word, period.
Yeah,
Mexican, Puerto Rican, Chinese, Japanese, nobody. If you're not black,
nigga. Yeah.
Hey, and to piggyback off of that, to be honest, it's the truth, because I know a lot of cultures and their deep roots, they hate black people. Okay, all right. If my grandfather was my grandmother's father was around, I wouldn't be on this earth right now. Okay, because my grandmother's Filipino, my grandfather is black. If my grandmother's father was alive, he would have shut that shit down ASAP. Then that came from her mouth. So yeah, these motherfuckers don't give a.
When the fuck this shit turned to Ancestry.com?
I'm just saying. I'm just giving people the background of why I.
And I just don't. Me as a person, I don't feel me as a white person.
But anyway,
I don't feel like to say that word, and a lot of people get too comfortable in it.
I say we talk about this.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Yeah.
So I think we all in agreement that Cassidy got 30.
I think we all in agreement that Cassidy done got kicked out this motherfucker, that he done got exiled from the fan club. Like, the fans don't fuck with you. You feel me?
You see how Gilly was up there just like...
Yeah.
Bro, Gilly walked off on that nigga, bro.
Somebody said Gilly should have started rapping. That's exactly what somebody said on Twitter. Said Gilly should have stopped Cassidy and started rapping.
Nah, because somebody said that shit in the crowd. So somebody said, man,
they was yelling out time.
They was yelling
Cassidy
time.
was rapping. You know how many times they said time while Cassidy was rapping?
Bro, they was calling out 30 before Cassidy rapped his third.
Yeah. Before Arsenal rapped his third, they said 30. After they heard the last part of his verse in the second, they was like, yeah, we good on you, Cass. You coming
we straight.
You coming with that trash.
These niggas
probably rapping too long. Listen, when I was there in Atlanta, he did the same thing. Just endless rapping.
Yeah.
No punch,
so you was there, bro. You was there.
I was there.
So you seen all the crowd turning and starting to walk out on his third round then, right?
Listen, nobody would go. They was with Cassidy until Cassidy started rapping. People be with Cassidy. But when he starts rapping, they're like, oh, this ain't going nowhere.
It's going to be same bars. It's going to be the same shit.
The same date is not dated. The way he does it,
they need the book. They need the book.
It's the cat.
Swap him out for Kiss, bro.
And his delivery doesn't help him. He doesn't have great delivery.
Cassidy, you would never beat Rum
like
Nitty.
he on a street corner, bro.
You would never beat Rum Nitty.
Oh, God forbid he ever
You would never beat Rum Nitty. You would never beat Charlie Clips. You would never beat none of these niggas that's up here past you.
Sir,
Nobody.
John.
Rum Nitty would do him bad.
You can't. I don't even think you can beat Mook now.
He's not gonna beat niggas that's lower than them.
I don't even think he can beat Mook now.
I don't think he can beat Franchise.
This nigga can't beat 6,500.
I put money on Franchise versus Cassidy. I promise you, he
nigga can't beat 6,500.
Who can't beat 6,500?
Cassidy.
Oh, yo.
Acidy. That man's trash, bro.
Hey, come on, man.
That man is trash, bro.
That's like when you hear him rap, you hoping that he'll just stop or choke or something, but he just raps for 20 minutes without stopping, that same flow. I don't want to hear 20 minutes of you rapping the same, and it's not fire.
Like, even if it is something hot in there, we can't see it because there's so much ass around it. That's like you having an air freshener in a pile of shit. You gonna smell the shit. You not gonna smell the air freshener. You feel me? Like that man, I hate him. I hate him.
Listen, I can't believe trans. Never mind.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me say this because I want to touch on this. Shotgun Suge and Cassidy's out the window. This is his second card losing when he's battling in the Cassidy card. He lost to Chef Trez. Now he's losing to JC. That conversation over, right?
Damn,
because you lost twice in the same card with Cassidy.
That's what I was about to say.
So it's over for Suge on that aspect. Don't talk Cassidy. You lost twice and you was on the card.
Yeah, he's been losing in general. He just need to stay off the cards. Period.
Suge needs using props. The props killed him.
Killer Chef.
Yeah.
How you feel?
What's going on?
How you feel?
No, I agree. I just feel like, I don't know, man. The outcome of this battle is you just need to be prepared in general for all the battles. Like with Twerk, man, Calvin calling you out since the A-Verb battle. You already should have had something in the chamber and bought 3 rounds. If you bring 3 rounds when you had this conversation, you know what I'm saying? That's an easy win. Like being there, I can kind of understand. You know, so you had a battle the night before, and it's just like you gotta, with the crowd in general, you just gotta adapt to the crowd. Everybody know Philly is like a blue collar town, so like you gotta earn their respect. That's why that's why Geechee and Sean didn't get booed because they went out there and spit their bars and they real and they're authentic. And that's Philly people in general. They just raw, authentic, honest, hardworking blue collar people. You got to earn their respect. But if they ever go to Detroit, it's gonna be the same way.
Yeah, I heard the Detroit crowd was like that too. You know, you got to earn the respect.
I think that's what everybody though.
Yeah. No, New York. New York be gassing like a motherfucker.
New York, New Jersey, biased as hell. Maryland.
Listen, when you in New York and you talk to the crowd when they got their guy out here, they don't care what the other person's saying.
Same with the DMV.
Keep it a buck.
It's the same with the DMV.
Yeah, they don't care what the dude can spit some wild fire shit. In New York, when they rock with that dude, they don't care. They're not gonna. They just gonna cheer for their guy. That's what's wrong. But
yeah, man.
Do you think they should have a Cassidy event in New York?
Nah, the way New York working.
New York will boo his ass off the stage.
Yeah, they gonna boo him very bad since they already.
And New York might start fighting in the crowd.
Yeah, New York probably start booing him when they him. To be honest with you.
Before
they ain't gonna have an event in New York for a hot minute because the venues ain't booking them right now, and I know that for a fact.
So was this a bad event for Philly?
Yes.
Yeah, Philly. I mean, it made them look bad. Made them look like that they weren't fucking with folk, but then again, you look like, man, they was fucking with Geechee, they was fucking with Shine. I mean, they were fucking with Tay-Rock until he said that shit about Cassidy.
Yep.
No, I think the Philly crowd was good. I just think that the anticipation for the main event didn't live up to the hype.
Yeah.
So with Cassidy ain't improved on his last battle versus Goods, it kind of like threw the whole event off a little bit.
I don't think any of the card. I don't think the card lived up to the hype. The whole card did.
It did.
To me, it was promoted as a big card like Summer Madness or Gnome, and it ended up like a Born Legacy.
But see, that's what Cassidy do though. Cassidy is like that's why they made him like the main event. It's like you gonna promote him as like the face.
Well, that's why I said they should use Cassidy. Stop letting him rap and use him for promotion.
Or even put him in the closed battle setting. Put him on like a band or something.
Or a volume.
Yeah.
He will get murdered in the volume.
Yeah, he would get murdered in the volume.
Like, put him somewhere close to the PGs, bro. Put him somewhere close to the PGs, bro.
If you put Cassidy,
bro, you put him in that box, nigga, it's a wrap.
Yeah, they will eat him alive in there.
But that's really what needs to happen, though, because that'll show
If you want him to come back, don't kill him. Build him, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like send that nigga to band or something.
Not
Send him back to the PG.
Look, not the way he's talking.
Yeah.
Not the way how he's talking, how he's the best of the world.
Yeah.
Nobody can beat him, and nobody's raps is
I
like
don't
his
think
raps.
nobody can tell him he lost, and he'll be like, "Yeah, you right."
You have to chip
just
away
tweeted
at that.
5,003. I mean,
You gotta chip away at that ego, bro. That ego has to be dusted away.
His fan base not gonna let him. I dropped the recap on the Cassidy Arsenal. People in the comment section are saying that I'm dumb. Cassidy won. They're saying Cassidy 2-1, and there's people going out the window saying 3-0 in the comment section. I'm telling you, people have Cassidy's fan base has them winning like already. They saying, I'm telling y'all this right now. There's a group of people saying Cassidy 30 to Arsenal. There's a group of people that saying 2-1 Cass.
I'm finna come up under your comment section, and we finna argue about this.
So Cassidy's gonna jack that tweet because of what his fan base is saying. Now, Detroit DME, from the Union, he posted a tweet that somebody from the TRBC had actually admitted that Cassidy got 30 by Arsenal. But when you go in the comment section, they're flaming him now. They're like, you bugging. Cassidy won. So everybody's not going to be honest. So Cassidy's going to say he undefeated still.
Yeah, he already had he tweeted today.
If it's talking like that, they might drop it on YouTube.
They're gonna drop it on YouTube. They're gonna put it in the app first, and then they're gonna drop it on YouTube. Of course.
The assest battle of all, we're gonna get on the app next.
Nah, they dropped JC the Saga this morning. That was a dope battle.
Yeah, I'm finna go watch that.
And you see how JC had a good showing then. So JC,
I ain't gonna lie, I like Saga when he battled Snake Eyes. He
had a good first round. When you see this JC, his first round was definitely dope.
So is JC's a contender champion of the year?
Well, on the winning streak, he's on a winning streak right now. This part of the year,
yeah.
Huh?
I don't know for the whole year, but for this part of the year, he's been.
I don't think he's gonna get it over Geechee though.
Yeah, I think it's Geechee to lose, yo. After what happened,
I think Geechee.
Hold up, you talking about Cassidy and Geechee?
No, we're talking about JC.
Nah, JC.
Who should win champion of the year, JC or Geechee?
And then they battled too, bro, and they had a fire battle.
Yeah, they did have a fire battle.
I think they're gonna get it to Geechee though.
I'm trying to look up.
They was talking that it was between Geechee and Danny.
Yeah, but
I mean,
then Danny
that 30 did.
Yeah, that 30 on Stewie.
I haven't seen the footage though.
But Danny admitted it.
Nah, he done admitted it, man.
He admitted it. He went on social media and said, "Hey, I got 30."
Who done got 30? Who done 30 Geechee though?
Not nobody this year.
A-Ward.
No, that's not.
That was this year.
That wasn't this year.
Not this year.
That was last year.
Yeah,
we can't bring that battle up no more.
But here's my point, though. You can't hold this 30 against Danny Myers if they didn't hold that 30 against Geechee.
Nah, because they gonna hold it against him in the runnings for champion of the year.
But why didn't they hold the A-Ward against Geechee last year?
Because Danny ain't a name like Geechee.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Because Geechee went hard last year.
Hold on, it wasn't on URL. It was on some small league in Boonfuckville, Kansas.
I mean, I get you. I'm a big fan of Geechee. I'm just saying, Danny got 30, and they're gonna hold it against him.
They did in the URL. When they did give the champion of the year, when they was doing all that, they did mention that. They did say
the battle with Stewie is on URL.
And Stewie is on URL, and they needed anything to get Danny up out of here.
Yeah, that's what's dirty.
They're gonna drop that battle in the next couple of days. Watch what I tell you.
It's like, bro, and that's just how they do the West Coast.
That's why what me and you was talking about earlier, Wolf. We'll finish on that, but yeah.
Yeah, man, that's how they do the West Coast. It's just Geechee, just one of them guys who could stand his own. Like he could stand his ground. You feel me?
I think they would have pushed B-Dot though. They would have pushed B-Dot. B-Dot was more motivated.
B-Dot left on his own, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he was more motivated
with them, bro,
they would have pushed him.
Yeah, man. B-Dot don't battle at all, bro.
B-Dot don't battle at all, bro. He doesn't battle no more. He's retired, bro.
I think it's more the fuckery that got beat out.
No, Oops is battling
B-Dot
B
on
Dot
KOTD
on King of the Dot.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think
when
I lost my train of thought. When's that happening?
Town Business.
Town Business
too.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Oh, because he definitely not going back to Smack. He don't fuck with them, bro.
Well, because of the politics. He's the first
Yeah.
one going out the politics.
He say that they don't show enough love on the West Coast. There's too many 5 battlers on the West Coast for them not to show that.
And that's
like, no love on the West.
That's what I was talking to the Bull and them about earlier, man. It's like 2 minutes. It's time to get these West Coast and Midwest, these unknown niggas that spar. It's time to get them some shine, yo. Like,
but that's really their fault, bro, because they ain't got no promotion. But them niggas scared to leave home.
If they reach out to some people that do promotion,
yes, bro,
like
or get you a manager, get you
or
they
stop screwing the people that does promotion.
Get a manager. The manager is for promoting you, for booking you, for that. You're supposed to just rap or just do whatever your thing.
Bro.
Your manager does all your bookings. Your manager handles all that stuff. Your manager mode. That's what manager. But they don't want to. These battle rappers are so greedy. They don't want to give that 15%. 15% to their, so they won't book it themselves.
Yeah, they just think about the
and
small,
they do bad
small
business,
run,
bro.
The long run, like the
not
small
all
money.
of them.
When you mess up that small money, man, you can't get to that long money at the end. So like, they need to learn like business 101, man. That's just like common sense. It's like I ain't trying to be funny. You're like, don't fuck up the money at the beginning because you never know it's gonna be a bag at the end. But what you got to do to get the bag is on you.
Yeah, and that's why battle rap, when people say battle rap is a small market and battle rap is evolving, this helps when you don't have a manager. So it's not professional. Since we're not in the mindset of all being professional, it's never going to move up. It's just going to seem underground all the time. Because if you're not moving professionally, what makes you think that we all going to be on the next level of what battle rap be like on the music business? You feel me? It's not gonna get there because of the mentality that these battle rappers have. If you telling me they don't want to get 15% to keep all the money, they're not thinking about the long.
That's what I'm saying. Like you say, I book my artist a battle, and he's making $1,000. 15% is $150. All right, I did all the work. I did the promote. I did the reaching out to the league. I did all this, and all you gotta do is write 3 rounds. And you still get $850. Please tell me what's wrong with that situation.
Well, I think there's nothing wrong when it's business when you're the manager, right? So, but then also I feel like they want their whole cut of the 1,000 because they feel like only thing you're doing is really reaching out and setting things up, and they're paying like.
But that's taking the work off of them. If not, then they got to promote themselves. They got to.
And they don't even do that.
Yeah, I understand that. But see with the manager, where I feel like the manager comes in place, because I feel like if the artist does this, does it himself, yeah, he's gonna get 1,000 because that's what he wants, right? If the manager comes in, I know my artist want 1,000. Fuck that. I'm going to negotiation. Hey, you want this person? I need at least give me 2,500 for this battle. He's done his thing. That's where you negotiate. He's won all his battles clearly. You know what I mean? And then they're gonna have to. You're gonna have to come to a decision. If it's not 25,000, he might give you 2,000. Then I can understand the battle can understand, oh, he got his 150, but look, I got, you know what I mean? I got more than what I wanted. You know what I mean?
Well, I was just using that as an example, just saying, just throwing off the 15, just to make the point of the 15% is very little compared to what they make. If you let the manager do their job, you don't have to do nothing but write your raps. Your manager's promoting, he's booking you, he's doing all that, and for what little bit he gets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these battle rappers need to get it together. They're not business savvy. They're not business minded. So they just about to.
And they jump on people that already manage 20 or 30 people. So how good do you think that person's going to be able to manage you when he's got 50 or 5, 20 other talents better than you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know somebody that quote unquote manages half a URL. Well, I mean, how do you concentrate? How do you can't put your all in all these people? So you're shitting somebody somewhere.
No, you trying to get all the talent. You trying to get all the talent, but at the end, you ain't gonna find the right one.
They're not developing their talent. They're really not developing them. They just throwing them out there off what they know of them. They're not developing them. They're not like putting them in a position where to succeed, especially business. It's just like the music industry back in the 90s, the 80s and 90s. You know what I mean? In the 2000s, this is where it came down to. They found the culture to leech off of, and they're not really putting them in a position to do anything. They're just taking their money, what they can get off the artists. They're still getting paid from things that's getting seen on YouTube from when they started their YouTube channel. They still get paid for those. So the residuals is not equaling up. They getting rich off this shit, and you only giving the battler $1,500, and they're on Smack. Like, you can get $1,500 and not be on Smack. I know a lot of battlers get that much, and they haven't even made it to that level yet.
Bro, you'd be surprised. I know numbers. It's a different show too.
Yeah. So, with all that said, let's get it. The majority of us think lockdown wasn't, what it's supposed to be, and in URL, I think y'all might have to go redo some things with y'all matchups and lineups, and start giving people who they want, not who y'all think they want.
I think this card was good though. I think it was put together well. I think it was the battlers.
The card was dope.
The card was dope. The card was dope. Yeah, that's what I want to say. The card was dope. But after the event wasn't dope.
It wasn't. It was not what it was made out to be.
Right. The resolution was better than this lockdown.
Yeah.
Definitely.
This is the worst. This is their worst card this year.
That's what Rock Battle and Suge Battle Trez. That was a good. That was way better than this thing.
Right.
So we put it in with that Summer Madness fell. Remember when they failed in Summer Madness?
Oh.
When Smack was in that. So with these two. So which one?
Yeah. So I mean, you should be eating this.
You put yourself on mute.
I know. I did it for. I needed a lighter, so I did. I didn't want to.
It's like this. I don't know. Like that. You just brought because it was almost. It was.
So it's right there neck and neck for the worst event.
I think it's neck to neck.
Yeah, it's about as bad as it's as bad as Summer Madness 7.
Yeah, because it's all the same shit. There's a lot of choking. There's a lot of the crowd. Yeah, I think it's neck to neck. We might have to put something on Twitter, put a poll out. Which one was worse, lockdown or Summer Madness 7?
That the one where O'Reilly lost his voice?
That was Summer Madness 7. Yeah, because that's when DNA come back. Because that's when DNA come with the freestyle bar. When Twerk was talking. Yeah, because Twerk was talking during DNA's round, and that's when he said he'd have the something gun that'll take his voice like O-Red.
No, hold on.
That was definitely he's right. Yeah.
It was
Summer Madness. That wasn't that event.
Yeah, it was Summer Madness 7. I promise.
Where Twerk battled DNA, that event was definitely trash. Remember Suge?
That was Summer Madness 7. Yeah.
That's the same event that O-Red lost his voice in.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm going to get this out. I got a few hours before I go to work. I would like to thank everybody for tuning in and listening. Trust me, once I get everything situated, I will go live. I don't know what happened today. We're just gonna run with if things happen, I'm just gonna improvise.